Hi there, welcome back to Rags and Riches with the Rags family. So we left off with a promotion. We still have a lot of skill building that we have to do. We are close to getting the Elixir of Life because we are getting old. And right now I wanted to take the time to put everything into her inventory that I can, and then I did get my plaque of games. And then tear down the house and rebuild it the way that I want it. So I'm going to save as much. Oh, I can't put that in my inventory. Oh, no. Okay, so that'll just hang out outside then, over in the corner. Can't select object in use. Who's using it? Oh, well, get out of that. Okay. So that way, because everything is definitely lost value, so we want to keep as much stuff as we can, because it's going to be expensive to rebuild. And then we will tear everything down. I'm going to probably have to move her too. Get rid of the lights. Delete. All right, and then flooring, we will just doop. All right. And then I believe we have to go in and actually cancel the roof. There we go. All right. So can I move that? Yes. And then I'm going to move her. Go here. Oh, my game's glitchy right there. But, okay. So. That's so weird. Alright. We're just going to ignore that. So, what I think I want to do. Because I do want, like, a longer. Is that as much as that is? No. So, we're going to undo instead of deleting. So, I think I want to set it back a little bit. And then do a cute, fancy little wall. Make that part even. And then, is there a door or an archway that does 3, or are they all just 2? That's 2. Probably not going to be able to find one that is 3 wide, which sucks because I want it in the middle. I want a big wide opening in the middle. So that's not going to happen. So I will just not build a wall there and leave it open. And then I'm thinking we'll do like that. And then probably do this one a little smaller. Yeah, because I can't do... So I'm not going to want to do diagonals on that side just because I can't match what's going on over there. So the entrance be like that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Find my entrance point here. It's right there. So let me put a door there. Just a cheap door. We'll have to upgrade that later. Okay. So entryway be like this, and we will leave 1, 2, 3 open. We'll also do 1 diagonal there to kind of keep the flow of the house. And this will be like an entryway, and then we will enter into the living room. I'm going to actually make that squared off right here on both sides. And we'll make this like our first bedroom / bathroom. So if we did bed here, dresser over there, we can actually do just a small think a 2x3 bathroom will actually work. And honestly, we can probably do a closet right there. Instead of having a dresser, we'll do a closet. And then off from there, we can make this an office. And then bump that out into the living room. Yeah, we'll want to take it all the way so that way we don't have weird, like a weird outside. And that can be the living room and the kitchen. So living room, kitchen, entryway, bedroom number 1 with a closet, bathroom, office. And then off this side, what was that? That was the bathroom. Is there a way I could do a diagonal in the bathroom, toilet? No, not really. So if I bumped it out one more, I'd be able to do like a diagonal for it, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to bump it out right here then. And this will be, I'm just going to undo so that way I keep all my money. 1, 2, 3, we'll do 4. We'll do, there's 1 kid bedroom. And then off the back, how many houses do you walk in that it's the kitchen? Because I might do the kitchen up this way and then the living room back this way. I'm going to do it that way. I'm not a very good house builder. You'll soon come to learn that I just kind of throw things wherever. And I'm not very good at it. So we'll go with that. And I do want a 3-bedroom because I want to be able to have 2 kids. So I definitely am going to need another bathroom. And I'll have that off like the living room side. So I'll do another, it's probably, yeah, I didn't think it'd let me build there. So we'll do another 2x3 little bathroom because honestly, you don't need that much room for a bathroom. You can fit shower, sink, toilet, yeah. And then off the back part here, do another bedroom maybe? Yeah, we'll do, well, honestly, we can do a Jack and Jill bathroom here and do a 3x3 like that. So a Jack and Jill bathroom. And we will put the bedroom like that, which is kind of a wonky bedroom if you think about it. But if we close that off, we can put the closet there because this one's going to have a dresser. We'll put the closet there. And I think the closet may be only 2, maybe. I don't know. I don't really use closets. And then the Jack and Jill, so we'll have a door here and probably a door here, leaving enough room for everything else in there. And then because the closet doors are there, the bed could be up against this wall. And then you have a little bit of room for activities. So we're going to go with that. So right now, the only rooms that we're honestly going to need access to is there for the bedroom. And I won't even have access into the bedroom bathroom right now. We'll just do the one. Let me think. Because if I do a shower, I think I can fit it. I might have to do, because I hate those ugly, I don't like many of the showers, and I know this one kind of goes in, I think the way you go in would be, poop. Is it that way or is it this way? It's one of the diagonals. So, I didn't lose money on that, did I? No. Okay. So, I could technically fit one of those showers in. So, we're going to just go with that. And then let's see. Oh, I need this in here for a cute little office space, which means I need one more door. So let's just get a cheapo door. Or unless, do they have a cheap 105, 95? Yeah, we can do that. Because I don't want to like close it off. I want to be able to like not have a door. And then in her inventory should be everything else. So we'll have our toilet, our shower. All right, and then the living room is definitely going to be pushed towards the back in this house. There's the phone, chair for that. What do I have? I have a chair for my kitchen table and a chair for my chess set. And then that can go, oop, and I still screwed it up. And we'll throw that in there. And we'll need those like that, that there, there, there. And we'll just, you know, there's everything quickly thrown in, and then we'll throw our cute little gaming plaque right there. Fix our bed. Okay. So I technically could add in some flooring. Let me see. Well, I guess I'd probably want to put windows in first, maybe. I don't know. No, because I might add more. Maybe. Doubtful. But there's a possibility. I do not like that. What about this way? That one's better. So we'll leave it like that for now. I know you can change the... Yeah, leave it like that. Okay. Not the cutest roof in the world, but it works. And then let's see, flooring. We can just do like a cheap, I know this is the linoleum we had last time, so we'll do like that for the kitchen area. Because I'm going to probably wrap the cupboards this way and then do the same thing on this side and have like a breakfast bar. So we'll probably do one more straight there. Have a small, nice little living room that I'll at some point put in like a TV and stuff, and probably move this into here at some point, but not right. Oh, I forgot about the front area there. So I'm going to have to string it like that. There we go. And then do the same little linoleum for in here because it's cheap. And same thing with the carpet in here because it's cheap. And then, what do we want? Do we want stone? I mean, that's cute, but it looks more like it's for outside. Tiles? No. This might be something I'll have to figure out later because honestly, it wouldn't be bad to have, because I don't want the linoleum in the front, but it wouldn't be bad to have like, that's honestly maybe way too patterned for the two, but they're cute. What's this? Pretty flower tile in blue. Yep, no. We're good. Beige grunge tile. And that's a restroom. Okay. So I could do a tile, but I want it, if I'm gonna do that, I want it to be like end game. And I don't want to have to sit here and switch it. What's in the brick? Maybe have like a little cobblestone area. No, it's too dark. I don't know. Maybe we'll just come back to it. And honestly, if I could run, yeah, I'm gonna leave that area because I think I might just run straight wood through there when I get, do I have 153, 288, 144. So I do have the money for it. Do I want to do it like right now though? That's the question. What would it look like? Let me just reverse this. No. I don't know. What's this? I don't like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do my living room like that for now. And then figure everything else out later. Because I'm being indecisive right now and I can barely stand myself. So, don't want you guys feeling like I'm not going to get going here. I just, you know, I want it to be cute and it's not doing it for me yet. And so I will do this like that. And I will just leave the living room for right now until I figure out what I want to do. Maybe I want to close off my entryway and do like, I could do like 2 huge arches, like an arch here and an arch here. Well, no, because that'll take away there, but like, you know, something. I'll figure it out. And then, all right, so she can get into all the main rooms. She still has like $2,000. She has a phone, has the fire alarm, burglar alarm. All right, so I can throw up in the bathroom something. Sure, why not? Something just plain white. I don't want to start upgrading anything yet. Okay, and then we'll leave it at that. We don't need the ceilings on either. So we'll do the crossword and we'll recycle. I'm definitely gonna want to have a beautiful like garden area out front. And then I know she wanted to finish that. So if we can get her logic skill the rest of the way up. Let's see, it's Monday and I think she works, yeah, Monday through Friday. And I need another friend. Why do I need so many friends? I thought I do. Oh, see, and I would need even more friends if I didn't have that on. Well, aren't I a pain in my own butt? Okay, so we'll go to the bathroom. Is there... Oh, there is people on. Let's talk with Suzanne. See if Suzanne's still on the internet. Yeah. Who's Suzanne? Oh, there's Suzanne. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to bed. Now that we know her, we can call her when our social gets low enough, and then they'll be friends all in like one swoop, basically. Which will make it a little bit easier. But my main goal is to achieve this, so that way I can get the Elixir of Life and reverse my time here, because it's going pretty quick. Come on, a little bit faster. And then... So we're not going to get promoted because we don't have enough friends. This here, I'm really hoping that goes away the next time I load the game, because if not, it's going to literally drive me crazy. Alright, so we'll fast forward through that. And we'll definitely do the crossword and recycle. And this is our first time having probably bigger bills. And then we're going to fill that in. And then we'll go to the bathroom if she still has to go when she comes home. 4 p.m. So our hours are getting shorter. And then she needs to practice her cleaning, or read about cleaning too. And I need to call him so that way we still keep him as a friend. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just throw like a little get together. Maybe that'll be a thing. We'll pay the bills after the bathroom and then get leftovers. I think that's the last plate, yeah. Last plate of spaghetti. And then clean that up too, since you don't know how to clean both up at the same time. Okay. And then I think the social needs to drop down just a tad bit more. And since we're not going to work until 9 a.m., we could actually talk to, is her name Suzanne, for an hour before we went to work, as long as we wake up at 7 and have nothing more to do with our needs. Which I can kind of set us up for that. And hopefully we can gain enough points. Because calling her now wouldn't be very good. Probably just get an angry person on the phone at 5 a.m. So we'll sleep. We'll go to work a little tired. But we can call... We'll call Suzanne. Get our social up. Hopefully gain her as a friend. Maybe. If we vibe good. The next time you go to work, we'll be getting a promotion. Alright, well, let's get in the car. Look at that. See, it's great making friends. Says no one. Alright. So no matter what, I'm coming home with a promotion, which means I'll probably end up having to have 2 or even 3 friend gain that I need. So when I get the points to do so, I'm going to choose a secondary aspiration and I'm going to make it popularity. And the reason for that is because, see, there's our promotion, yay! Because you can make a 3-way call and you can be gaining relationship points with 2 Sims at the same time. Which, it doesn't really do much for your social, but it's easier to keep your friends that way because you can talk to 2 of them at the same time, gain the same amount of social, and not have to make as many phone calls. Because as you had seen, Joe was like, oh, why haven't we talked in a while? Like, we just talked 2 days ago. So, and they drop pretty quickly, because even hers is dropping rather quickly. So, we're gonna try, come on, let's just get this logic point out of the way. Get the elixir of life. And then that'll put us in platinum so we can actually use the elixir of life. And then... probably, do we still work? Yeah, so now we have Wednesdays and Saturdays off. And we had to gain 2 more friends, so now we need to make 3 friends and get a cleaning skill point. So we need to go somewhere and make friends. Which we can't go downtown because that's part of the challenge. So I'll just have to nab somebody off the side of the road. So there we go, there's that. We're going to get the elixir of life. Cleaning skill point, of course. Because she's going to want that for work to get promoted. Okay, that's all 4 of those. Which need to be in inventory. Delete it. You don't get anything back for it or anything like that. But it at least gets it out of the way. So that was our first elixir of life. We didn't go farming for skill points or anything, or for our aspirations or anything like that. So that to me is okay, especially because of how quickly the game goes. I don't think you'd be able to accomplish that without having some kind of aging off or having the elixir of life to make you young again. Because if you think about it, I'm maybe halfway through my job, and part of the challenge is not moving anyone in until you reach the top of your career. And whereas you can build a relationship and you can have babies outside of a relationship, I do want to have a husband and have babies that way, instead of just, oh, I'm running low on life, let me just have a baby with some rando, because that's fine, but that's not how I want my sim to live life, I guess. I would like her to have a husband who has a good job. But then again, it's like a catch-22, because I feel like if a sim moves in and they have like a buttload of money, or they're making a buttload of money, it kind of stalls. Like, not stalls, but makes the game a little bit too easy once you have 2 sims in the house, even if you don't technically... You can have, like, the babies and the family aspect and everything else, and that costs you more money, but at the same time, it's a little bit easier with 2 sims to get things accomplished and to get friends and have a life. And I feel like having just the 1 sim makes it harder. So I don't know, because again, and that's not until you reach the top of your career. So we got a minute. Maybe at that point I'll change my mind and just find maybe even 2 different sims to have 2 different babies with, or 1 sim to have babies with, but then never get married. So that way they never move in with their family funds. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do yet. And it seems like it's not far off, but further off than... And I mean, that skill's all maxed out, but she can still get fun from it. It's not like any of the other skills really give you fun. But I feel... I just don't want this to be easy. Like, I want it to just be her. So I might even adopt, maybe. So that way... She doesn't even have to find a sim to have babies with. And she wants to make another friend, of course, because that's how we're going to be getting promoted. Let's see. And there's no one online. Send an email. Yeah, there's no one online. So, I mean... This will come with time, and that's probably a bunch of points. Yeah, a bunch of aspiration. Go fishing. Okay, fine. I will hopefully get this last charisma point. 5 in an hour. Guess we can just, like, shower really quick. And then... Oh, and they're already here, so good. Don't have to fool around with, oops. Forgot our bills out in the yard. Yeah, I know you want a friend, but you haven't brought any friends home. I mean, you're supposed to be friendly. Alright, Penelope is reviewing the statements obtained in a series of witness interviews, but one of them seems to be a bit strange. The witness, Carmen Eggers, refuses to answer many of the questions asked to her. In fact, based on her reported location at the time of the crime, some of the answers may fill in some of the gaps in the case. Of course, she might also not know anything. Should Penelope subpoena her for additional questions or look elsewhere? Let's subpoena. All right. Facts and instincts are 2 things a good paralegal should never ignore, so Penelope grabs her telephone, obtains a court order, and brings Carmen Eggers back to the office for questioning. Through a bit of standoffish at first, Carmen soon warms up and provides Penelope with all the answers she was seeking. All the gaps in the case aren't filled, but they are getting that way. Thanks to Penelope's instincts and ability to clean up evidence, she earns 1 cleaning skill point. You would think that she would be able to get more than that. Hopefully Audrey's still on the computer by the time we get home. If not, I think it'll cancel itself. And that way we can chat with her and then hopefully make a new friend. Oh, she was still on. Good. Okay. What is she not like? Okay. Is she not on there anymore? Oh, she is. See, and if I had the talk to many Sims at once, I could actually talk to those two at the same time, and they'd probably both become friends at the same time. I want my platinum meter. I know that I'm not going to make it very far talking to somebody over the phone just because my social is up high right now. Alright, well I made a friend. I want to make another friend. For 9,000, buy a double bed. Which, you know, with the amount of, you know what, with the amount of money we have, we can actually do that. I'm actually going to move this into one of the rooms for a kid at some point, and then we will get, I don't like the looks of that bed, so we'll go darker bed, black sheets. Okay. There. That want's done, and now she'll sleep a little bit faster. And honestly, what is a closet? Oh, right here. I was gonna say, do they not have them? Okay, what's the difference between the two? Really? Oh, the one's got a mirror in it. Okay, well we don't need the one with the mirror. We just need plain. Oh, see, yeah, it's 2. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Is there one with 1? Is that a thing? Closet with 1 door. No. Great. Spectacular. We'll just... I guess we'll just leave it more towards that side then. And we're just gonna ignore that part, I guess. Well, no, because I don't think I'm gonna be changing that out. So, and I know that you can't see those, but they're only $1 a piece, and it makes me feel better. So maybe we can have like something cute there, so that way that area doesn't bother me as much, being off center due to the fact of them not having just like a single closet. But that's okay. Oh, you don't need to be doing that. Why are we wasting energy on that anymore? Should just get rid of it. Honestly, I want to put it outside in like a little garden area with a cute little like outdoor chair, so that way it's like it's there but not in my house. And I know they have like the fancier, cuter one. It's more expensive though. And since I already have that one and it's depreciated, I might as well just keep that one. So Penelope has the day off today. Oh, it's Saturday. Super. Who do we need to make friends with? We need to increase her relationship just a little bit more, so that way she's not complaining to me as soon as I go to work. And then talk with, is it Audrey? Talk with Audrey. Okay, well, our social's all the way up, so that's probably not gonna happen. Okay, fine. We are going to hunt bugs and get our nature enthusiasm up a little bit, and then we can do a little garden, and that'll give us fresh food, and the fresh food actually makes it to where the food fills you up faster. And keeps you fuller longer. So we need to unclog that. Lovely. Serve lunch. We are just not. Oh, I must have got chased by bees. That happens every once in a while too. Oh, see, he became best friends just by, well, we'll want probably that one, 3,000, yeah. Just by waiting for the relationship meter to change. Because they have two. They have like a long-standing and then like a short term. And the short term will drop and then the long term will increase. So as long as you're keeping your short term high, the long term will fill itself in. And honestly, I have enough money for like a small TV, but she's gonna have to move. And the TV can help with cooking, so we'll do that. We'll get a little TV, and then we'll watch it and change it to the Yummy channel. And this will get me my cooking skill plus fun. Who says it never taught you anything? I learned a cooking skill. Great. And then I do work in the morning. Let's just get some leftovers. Put the leftovers away, and then I already know that she's gonna leave her plate right here. Yup. It's one neat sim, isn't it? Doesn't even make her bed. Like, I don't think I should have to tell a neat sim to make her bed. And I also do want to change the seasons too, because I hate the winter season. I normally just have summer, fall, spring. So I do want to change that the next time I exit out of this. Alright, and then we'll watch some more of the Yummy channel. I know, it's no fun to learn about cooking. And honestly, it's more fun than what you got going on half the time anyway. Carpool will arrive in about an hour, and I'm about as good as I'm going to get. There's the carpool. She should automatically go. Great. This is still bothering me. We're just going to recycle these. Recycle. Since I don't need any more logic, no point in doing it. Wait for her to come home. Alright, we're home now. We didn't get a promotion because we still need 2 friends. And her social, man, you know, it used to drop pretty quickly, and now I'm just not. I don't need to socialize anymore, apparently. Or maybe it's just because I have so many friends. Oh, Home Furniture Warehouse! Yay, now we get lower cost of furniture. She wants to play chess, so we'll practice that. And then cancel that. We're actually going to do that. Use that. Take a shower. Don't need to clean it yet. And then we should, yes, have more options. We'll have some hamburgers for dinner. Okay. And then put away the leftovers. I wish there was a way to drop, like, social really quickly. If any of you know a way to drop social quickly, let me know, because, you know, I think keeping your friends is, like, one of the harder parts of this game. Not because it's hard to build a relationship, but just because once your social's full, your sim just doesn't feel like talking to anybody. And I understand that. Like, I don't talk to many people either. And I certainly, if I don't feel the need to socialize, I'm not going to. So I get it. But I just need this to go down faster. So that way we can make and keep our friends. Chat with whoever that is. Okay. Let's just have a snack. Let's have some cookies before work, because that's healthy. There we go. Take it out to the trash can. Your work's right there. Boom. Sweet. And we're still not going to get promoted because we need friends. It's very constrictive not being able to like go downtown and meet people. But my sim's not really like a friendly face-to-face person, I've realized, because nobody likes me when they show up to my house. They only like me over the telephone. So there's that. And then I really wish you could turn off the, what's that? The newspaper. So I earned the money. Oh, who's that? Greet him. Is it Checo? Chico? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Oh, he's so nice. He gave me a compliment, which I know he's married, isn't he? Let me look at his hand. Yes, he's married. You see that ring on his finger? I made the mistake in my last game that I didn't look to see if he was married, and I ended up like moving him in, and he left his wife and his children. And I had no idea. And it wasn't until I went to go get married to him that I'm like, oh my goodness, this man is already married. So, needless to say, I kicked him out and sent him back to his wife. But, yeah, he's an NPC that you can bring into your house. Just did not mean to bring him into my life that way without knowing, because then I could never invite over his family because he wasn't living with them anymore. So there was that. But he had like no problems moving in with me or anything like that. Like he was just like, he game for it. So I have now taken, because it doesn't tell you whether they're married or not, I don't think. Let me look. No. See? Doesn't tell you if they're married. So I just assumed that he wasn't. And he definitely was. So I now like look and see if they have a ring on their finger before I'm like, oh yeah, we can be together. So how is that a cooking channel? Okay. We were just watching Aliens. Maybe it was a commercial. Her fun definitely goes up less with that than doing the gaming, the logic skills, but it's still, at least it's still going up. And at least keep her entertained long enough that she can get her cooking up. And that's coming in an hour. So let's get some leftovers real quick. She should be able to eat that, and even if that goes bad, that's fine. Okay, get out to the car. Hurry up. There she went running. Okay. So when I get home, I'm definitely going to have to clean that stuff up. I have more bills. Why do the bills seem to never end in this game? I mean, I guess they don't end in real life either, but it seems like I'm always paying bills. And then for her fun, she can watch some more TV, which means she needs one more friend. Who am I close with? Ooh, her, Audrey. And then these two are close to being no friends. Or not friends. And she doesn't work tomorrow, so I will not socialize with anybody until tomorrow, and that should hopefully help with getting Audrey's friendship up where it should be to where we're friends. And then the next day we will hopefully, oh, we clogged it, hopefully get a promotion from it. Or at least that's my hope. Because could really, you know, I really need to get up in the ranks for that. Yeah, I know that but it's somewhat fun. It's a little fun. I love cooking shows. You should love cooking shows too. I love watching cooking shows as I'm eating. Like, it's my favorite pastime. So, there's that. And I don't know. Because she doesn't work today. Her social's still high. Like, what? I don't know. Penelope has the day off today. Yes, she does. So I don't know what I'm going to do with myself other than watch TV, watch cooking shows, and get my cooking skill up, because I hate wasting time just finding something absolutely spontaneously fun and not building up a skill. And then I still need a friend. So hopefully my social drops enough that I can have a friend. Talk to, what's her name? Audrey? Yeah, Audrey. I don't know why I keep wanting to call her Aubrey. Is she a friend yet? Dang. We'll watch that. Yeah, that's what I figured. Not quite low enough for it to get her up to friend status. We'll watch a little bit more TV. Because we're going to be boring like that today. But at least it's helping with her cooking. She should be able to... Yep, there we go. Have even more... Ooh, she can have turkeys now. Oh, no. Okay, so delivery. It's funny because I think going out and purchasing food... Yeah, so it cost me $400 because of the delivery fee. But I haven't built like a grocery store yet, so I can't actually physically go out and get groceries yet. So I don't know. I'll clean that up and then go to bed. Because she should, yeah, she's gonna work today. So in order to get her fun up, I'm gonna have her do that. And then what time do I go into work? 9 a.m. So maybe an hour is enough time to get her up to friends. Hopefully. Fun is almost there. Alright. Go take a shower and then call us in. And talk to her. Just talk. Please be enough time to just be my friend, please. And no. Oh, she is! Ooh, so... Yes. I may get promoted today, hopefully. Hopefully that's in my cards. More bills? Oh, and I didn't even pay the last ones. They're just sitting out there, red. What the hang? Alright. Get the mail and pay the bills. See, I think he's a slimy dude because he just came a-knocking on my door. Like, we're friends, But we're not like, come and knock on my door kind of friends. Yay! Got a bonus. Or got promoted. I did get a bonus too, but got promoted. So I actually have to call those two at some point to keep my friendship status with them. And I need 2 more friends. Oh my goodness. This job is all about friends. Who made that a thing? I don't recall any job besides a slacker career having that many friends. Oh, mate, did I get my... Ooh, I got another elixir of life, too. Popularity. So, my next step, that I'll start bringing friends home. Hoping that... Oop, there it is. But I believe that, yeah, it's for charisma, which my charisma is, like, already up. So, I'm just going to leave it there for... I guess I need 1 more point in charisma. I could use that. Maybe it'll be like a fun charisma. Oh, it gives you money. Darn it, I don't want to do that then. I don't want easy money in this game. Did not realize that would give me money. Oopsie. So, we won't be touching that again. We'll just practice our charisma in the mirror like normal people. Eat that last hamburger, clean it all up. Go to the bathroom. Didn't I ask you to... Drives me nuts that she only takes care of one and not the other. Do I work? I do. See, and then I went back to a Monday through Friday schedule. I wish there was like a cleaning channel that I could watch to get my skill up. But alas, we will have to. Hopefully. I wish I could get the skill up by actually physically cleaning, but there's never really enough stuff to clean to get it up. And call a sim. Oh, guess not. We're gonna go to work. And then we are going to recycle that because it'll drive me nuts. Much like this closet door driving me crazy. Which means this one over here will be the same way, but you won't really be able, if I put it all the way over here, I can put the door. Ooh, this one I think is just, oh, some money. Oops. But I can put the door to the bathroom here, and then it'll look like it's supposed to be that way. Yeah, we'll work around the other one. Yeah, I know that I gotta call you both, okay? Probably just invite everybody over and then make them food and just hang out. Like, not throw an actual party. Let's just do it that way. So we'll call her, invite her over, and then her, and invite her over. Great. I will come out here and wait for your arrival. There's the one. Greet her. I don't know who that is. Vin Scott. And then here is Suzanne. There we go. Alright, so because I have so many friends and enough money, I will serve some dinner, make you guys some turkey, and then hopefully we can all just call to meal guests. Get over here. There. So that should make their relationships... Why is hers not going up? Hers is going up. Apparently I don't like Audrey that much. We'll just have to... Why don't we join in the TV? Won't just stand right in the way. Oops. Alright. Join. Nope. Okay, fine. I will just I don't want a dirty joke. Hold on. Pause. I don't want a dirty joke. I just want a rig. What? Why is that the top one? Like, do that all the time. Talk, chat. Talk, chat. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're not. Alright. Say no. Say goodbye to Audrey, and then we'll say goodbye to Suzanne. That way they each get their own individualized goodbyes, and then I will go to bed. Okay, so I don't work today or tomorrow. My social is all the way up, though, which kind of really sucks, honestly. But now they shouldn't be bothering me about, oh, we're not friends anymore. I'll have him and her for that. So I'll probably just call both of them, get it done and over with. Okay, him. Just talk. Ooh, you know what I should have did was invite over his household. I could meet his wife. I'm gonna do that next. So we're just gonna, and then we'll call him again, and we'll invite over his whole household. Huh, yeah, see? He did have children. Sounds great, we'll be right over. Super. Okay, so let's pause. Is this everybody? Greet. And then greet. And then his daughter, greet. Oh, she appreciated me. How nice. She seems like a nice lady. Somebody I would really like to be friends with. And then, you know what? We'll get leftovers. And then I'll call the meal guests. And they should all grab their own food. Oh, come on. Okay, and then the little girl came over. Sweet. I know that my social's like way overdone, but why are they still in their winter clothes? It's like they're planning on just like showing up and then leaving. Okay. So they're good, joke, talk, gossip. The kid wants to use my microphone. Oh, she left. She said, I'm out of here, leaving my parents with you. Bye. So, let's just be my friend, please. There. Okay, so I should only need, hopefully, yeah, one more friend. Okay, so we'll say goodbye to Lisa, and then we'll say goodbye to him. No, I said say goodbye. Alright. So, go to the bathroom, and then something fun, we'll practice that, even though we don't need to practice it anymore. My toilet broke again? Really? Okay. After that, I'll sleep. So that was a good little spurt of friendship there. I need one more friend. How close was this little kid to being my friend? Oh, not very at all. I don't think you can have like a lot in common with little kids as an adult in this game. Maybe. I don't know. I usually only try to be friends with adults as adults. Okay, we're gonna serve breakfast. Oh, we can finally have omelets for breakfast. And honestly, I want my little garden. Oh, she wants to reach the maximum enthusiasm again. How close is she? See, and that to me, that's a little bit of a farming thing, because if you let it drop away, it's really easy to get it back. So I'm gonna let that one go. I mean, I already have enough for another whole elixir of life. Ooh, there. We'll be more likely to bring friends home with us. How many days? 17 days. I don't know. Okay, I'll do it this way. If I can get it before it disappears, then I'll use it so that way I can get the elixir of life because my bar will be platinum. I guess I didn't realize, like, her aspiration meter was so low. Felt like I was fulfilling wants, but maybe not. But if she's able to do it before it disappears, I'll count it. See, and this is what I hate. Why don't you make an effort and call me? Would it kill you? There, okay. So there, I got that back. Ooh, we'll keep Marie's. Because hers, where's Marie? Right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to call her to get that friendship back up. So that way they have room to grow as friends. And her social's actually kind of low. What time is it? Oh, I can still make that call. So we'll call, well, who's the lowest? Oh, yeah, we'll call her then. So we'll call Marie. Not Audrey. Marie. Okay, and we'll just talk. And hopefully that'll put her bar up high enough that I can kind of just coast into having her as like a best friend forever, so that way I don't have to call her anymore. She'll always just be considered my friend. It's kind of a cheap way to do it, but you know, whatever. Alright. Oh, I don't even know anymore. Because I just need a friend. But I need to keep the friends that I have. So, like, the ones that are best friends forever, I technically don't need to keep my blue friend anymore. Because they will always be my friend. And I'm going to buy my elixir of life while I'm still in gold. Got one more. And that takes her down. Oh, I'm still in use. Alright. That... Oh, can't delete it in rewards mode, really? Okay. Oh yeah, and then this is her little bug box, her little buggies that she was catching outside. Okay, so we'll go to the bathroom. I feel like I should... Where's she going? Oh. I feel like I should... Do I work today? Yes. Ugh. So annoying that I need this many friends. Okay, well, I guess I can call the little girl at 7. What time do I go into work? 10 a.m.? Maybe I'll make it, but probably not because my social's pretty high. Oh, she'll probably be at school too. So, you know what? We'll call her and see. She might be... Oh, no. Good. Let's see. She might be at school. And I think my fitness dropped down. Yes, it did. So I'm gonna get... I'm gonna have to get, like, a fitness machine. So that way she can work out. I mean, I definitely have the funds to do it, so probably I'll send her to work and then I'll do that. Make a friend. Yeah, I figured. Because that's the only way that we're going to get promoted. And with you being a money sim, you'd think that your social would go down far enough that I could make you some friends. Fun on that's better. So I'll probably just do that then. Because working out really isn't fun. So if you can gain fun from it, why not? And then the fact that this house is not like the floors and stuff are not complete. It's driving me nuts. So I'm going to do that next. Penelope's latest client has a particularly nasty injury. His foot is stuck to his head after messing with some industrial glue at work. Okay. Penelope can settle for the cost of her client's medical expenses or sue her client's employers for the medical expenses and Tory damages. Penelope's client is mostly at fault for the accident, so the evidence is shaky at best. Then again, it's quite a lot of simoleons. Well, it sounds like it's his fault, so I'll do the medical cost. Penelope's client is a clumsy fool. Yeah, we can see that. And she would hate to punish the company for her client's mistakes. The company is more than willing to settle for the medical costs. And just to be good sports, they offer to cover Penelope's legal expenses as well. Okay. Penelope is delighted and she's quick to exchange business cards and keep up contacts with the company. Penelope earns a charisma. Oh, yay! So we don't even need to earn that last point ourselves. She did that through work. I like the skill ones, and I also like the ones that you get promoted easy. What is your problem, buddy? You're at 82. You do not need to be hitting me up and bugging me. Okay, we're gonna work out, get our fitness up a little. We're gonna use that, clean it, take a shower. I'm gonna make a friend. I'm gonna find somebody. I'm gonna find somebody to be my friend. And then I will go to work. And what is that dog eating? There's nothing there. Okay, I need some late night passerby to come out. Ugh. What says? Be rejected for give gift. Who are you giving gifts to? You ain't got no money for gifts. Watch this. Your money's gonna disappear like cray cray. Alright, I'm actually going to do the wood floor all throughout. And then I want to do like a cute stone. No. No, that looks like it belongs outside. Same with that. Okay, maybe not stone. It's too brick looking. Would this be cute? No, not really. Huh. I don't know then. Okay, what about tile? I feel like I've been through the tile, but we'll try it again. Honestly, the light sand's not bad. I still don't really care for it all that much, though. What's this? No. Ugh, no. Why is this so difficult? I keep coming back to that one, but I feel like that's really abrasive to walk into. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna... Yeah, we'll just do that. It's just one whole room now. And then we'll flood it into there too. And since we're still a singular person, I really don't need bathroom. Oh, yeah, I might want to finish putting up wallpaper. Do I want that for my kitchen and entryway and then just the whole... We'll just do the whole thing. Again, I'm not one for house building. So if that's something you're looking for, you're definitely looking in the wrong place. Because I'm not one to waste a whole lot of time on building. If it functions, I guess I would probably want some windows. If it functions, that's about the extent of it. And honestly, this will be cute for like a little garden area with a fence. So I am actually going to put the siding on my house. Oh, that's kind of cute. Let's see what it looks like with the roof. It's a little less cute now. Oh, gray. I guess that's more like a white. Yeah, that ain't bad. Still, maybe it'll look better when I get, what if I change the roof? What if I did the roof? No, not the angle. This. Nope. This? Yeah, auto roof. What if I did it like that? I don't like it when my front door is not, like, framed, I guess. Like, I want it to be that, but it definitely did it in a wonky way that I don't like. So, how do I do, okay. What if I did, oh yeah, she's gonna look good. All right, so 3. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then like that. My own roof. Come on, go one more. There. Oh, I missed a block. Alright, so cancel that one out. Let's... There! Ooh, man. Okay. No, we're gonna do... And you'll never even know. Look at that. There. Because I'm that kind of person. That I didn't like the roof. Is that too squatty? No. That looks good. Alright. Let's do gray roof, or I guess that's more blue. There's gray. And now we can pick out the siding. Gray goose barn panel. No. Unexpected siding. It's just white. Honestly, I don't mind a little green, but ooh. Which house is yours? Oh, the one that's yellow. The yellow-sided house. So that's what. Yeah, that's a little cute. And then we'll just windows. Oh, I need a new front door too. And depending on what I put there, that's what windows I'll want to do. That's a cute little door. Okay, so windows, something to match my door. Does that match my door? Yeah, kinda. Those are big windows though. It's actually a really big window. You know what? I like it. We're gonna do it. What's in here? Kitchen. See me being nosy in my own house, so that way I can get the... Because I don't really care where they're placed, as long as, I'm not in front of really anything completely random. Because I do like to have like a lot of wall space. That's the bathroom, so I definitely don't want a whole bunch there. That's a bathroom. What is that? That'd be my closet. Yeah, that's my closet, so we're not gonna have windows there. And that just literally goes into nothing. So, looks weird. Let me go down. What if I was to get rid of Oop, that. And that. And then like that. And you know what? We're gonna put that in there too. And now I can put a window here and a window there, and now it looks a little less weird off the front. And we're gonna... No, we're gonna get rid of that one. So there. We have windows. We have a new door. We have no money, which is exactly how I like to live my life. Oh, and she's back into fit, I think, or maybe normal. Oh, just normal. She's not fit yet. Pretty close to the time where I'm gonna cut this off. I kind of want to find a friend and then get a promotion before I quit. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna work out. Those are fireflies. Ladder. Take a shower. That drops your social pretty quick. I wonder why. I wonder what certain things. Alright. There, now I'm all the way fit. And then we're gonna call this little girl again and just talk to her. Because that's not creepy as an adult. Come on. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Oh, so close. She's probably at school now, yeah. Oh, I almost did it. So I will play one more day then. Yeah. Because I should be able to be her friend by tomorrow. And as long as I keep all of my friends, I should get promoted. And that would really help us along. Yeah, I know. You are being a burden right now. Okay, she came home from work. She's going to sleep, clean up that plate, go to the bathroom, pay all her bills, because I don't know where she set them in the lawn. What's her cooking at? So she can watch a cooking show. It's 9 o'clock, too late to call somebody. Watch her be in bed. Haha. Nope. Okay, so she's a friend now. And as long as we can keep her as a friend throughout the night and the day. Oh, here, see, he's coming to my house at 10:30 at night. What a creeper. Pay all my bills. He's in my house. What? I did not invite you in. You say goodbye to that crazy man. Why he's in my house? I didn't invite him over. I don't think he came home with me from work either. Weird. Change to the Yummy channel. We don't get to watch just plain TV. We gotta learn while we're doing it. And we're back down to 29 days to become an elder. From that last elixir of life that I had. I'm gonna go to bed, just take basically a nap, so that way I don't have any reason to not be happy to go to work. Yeah, newspapers. Special. I'm just gonna kind of let her do whatever she's gonna do. Oh, take care of the newspapers. Okay, there's her job. carpool is here. Ooh, what does she want to max out? She wants to max out the cooking, which is basically the same as the other. What's this? Grill. She wants a grill. Yeah, we're not doing that. If you wanted something for your kitchen, that's one thing, but we're not going to just buy a grill to have a grill. Oh, why am I sitting on 2-speed? 3 speed's the way to go. Okay, so I don't need friends. I have all my skills, my things all the way up, my performance bar. So I should be getting promoted today as long as I stay in a good mood. Yes. Okay. So, got promoted. I need a cleaning skill and a friend. Dang these friends. So, I'm going to leave this one here. That's the end of it. We'll leave on a high note with getting a promotion to the family law attorney. Next time, we'll work on getting yet another friend. This is ridiculous. And a cleaning skill point. And I don't think, can't afford another one of those. So I definitely got to start getting these wants and aspirations again. Probably do the cooking skill point, and in doing that, I should hopefully reach maximum enthusiasm for it. I do have a couple more building type things that I need to do, like getting doors, and I want to change the doors that I have currently because there's plain white doors. And since I'm starting to actually bring in more money, because even though it's saying I'm making $865, I know that I'm making more due to the skilled negotiator. And my next 2 will be put into the popularity so I can get this 3-way calling so people quit bugging me. And then hopefully the next time I log on, that is not there. And I do want to start working on like my front garden area. So with that, I will see you guys next time.